The day of reckoning, when I can finally rank who I think will be the killers, the victims, and the inevitable survivors. Project Eden's Garden. Now, these are just my theories, my opinions based off Chapter 1 and the prologue. So if you haven't played Chapter 1 yet, I didn't rank, because I already played it, right? I didn't rank the victim or killer yet, just in case someone accidentally clicked on the video. So if you haven't played the first chapter, you better get going, because I'm about to spoil the first chapter for y'all. But I have like a lot of theories, because I feel like, because after the first trial at least, this game is like, I was gonna say almost perfect. This game is good, right? I feel like it's gonna do a lot of twists, which is what many Danganronpa fans, when the games were coming out, were asking for. They never did, because we all know the Danganronpa formula is like the first death is like whatever, except V3, where it's like almost, it was basically fucking perfect. Chapter 3 is like a double kill. Chapter 4, the big friendly giant dies. No, Eden's Garden's like, bro, we're gonna change up the whole system. We're gonna kill off the two most important characters in the game first. So I'm gonna put, obviously, I'm a spoiler now, I put him in Survivor. Huh, well, we wish. He was the first victim, first killer. Now, if you guys have any like theories or whatnot, just leave them down below, because I'm interested to see what people have. It's kind of like ooh, I didn't think about that. I might agree with you, or maybe I'll say something and you're like, oh shit, I didn't think about that either. I kind of agree with you too. I kind of agree with you too, Embers. Hopefully, hopefully. But like I said, I'm gonna say it one last time. My thoughts, my theories, my opinions. I'd like to see what if people disagree or not. I tend to have like a 60% hit rate, maybe 70%. So it'd be interesting coming back to see if I was correct. Hopefully I'm wrong about all these, because I would hate to just guess everything. I feel like that'd be stupid. But at the same time, it shows you my my abilities as an ultimate detective, right? It's no way. But let's rank now. I'm gonna rank Jet and Mark first, because I feel like these are very obvious ones. Kind of. I feel like Jet will be a killer, or not a killer, a victim, and Mark will end up being a survivor. This is the only one I overheard, and I was kind of like, oh shit, I kind of agree with this, which is like, Mark is kind of just like a gag character right now. I don't really like him too much. I feel like he was, and he's always with Mark, but Mark doesn't seem to like him, And I feel like once he dies, Mark's like, oh shit, that was my best friend, have like some development moment, and then Mark's inevitably a survivor, because they probably wouldn't just randomly kill him off, or it might be the opposite, where Jet maybe takes the game more seriously. Because he's just, like I said, a gag character right now, right? But after, like, Jet dies, Mark has that moment, and who does it? And anybody like, well, who's the killer then? And I don't know who would really kill Jet. I'm going to rank them first. I don't know if it's going to be even, though. That's my problem, is I'm not really thinking about if they're even or odd. Like, oh, 4 survivors left, and the killer and the victims balance out. I don't know what they're going to do. They may do, like, 2 double kills. They may do, like, a triple kill. Like, I don't know, because there's no rule yet in the game that says you can't kill, too many players, right? I'm not going to rank fucking Mara and Tozo. Tozo's going to be a victim, but is he really a victim? Right. Next, I think, well, here. You know what? I think Toner will be a killer. Like, she gives me, like, killer vibes, bro. Like, she's just, I feel like that's a popular opinion, though. That she's just, like a killer. Like, everyone knows she's a killer. She's the ultimate fencer. I haven't seen anything about her talent. Apparently, her free time events are very interesting, which, considering she does nothing in the game, at least of Chapter 1. Chapter 1, I'll go back and do those and see, where she stands. But she's definitely not just like, oh, I'm just some shy girl. No, you're not some shy girl. You are a big bad killer, and I know she is too. Look at her. She's like, no, I'm just so sweet and perfect and shy, and I don't know anything. Like, deep down, she's a killer, bro. Like, I know she's 100% a killer. But next, Toshiko. Now the thing is, Toshiko to me, it's kind of hard to put her somewhere, bro. There's been like a popular theory, which I never really looked into, so if someone wants to explain it, they can, but apparently they think that she's like the mastermind. I thought Tozo was the mastermind, but they say, oh, there's more than that lets on to her. Maybe because I guess she's like 14 and she's like way too young to mean her, but I feel like she's gonna be a victim, or a survivor. Like, I feel like they're making it obvious they want her to be, maybe she's like, maybe she'll be a killer. Now I'm dumb to think about it. Because, like, I'm gonna go with what my gut says, right? And put her in victim. And who kills her? Don't know yet, but we'll figure that out. But I feel like she's gonna be a victim, and because they always kill off the midget characters, like the small characters, like Ryoma and Hyoka. Of course, this is completely not Danganronpa, but it's Danganronpa related, right? It's inspired off it, so. I don't know, I kind of want to switch her rank now. You know what? I'll rank her like almost last until I figure out where I want everyone. I'll put Gene in victim because there's just no way he's going to kill anybody. He's too big to be doing any of that. Everyone knows Sakura, like Maru, you have Gonta, like they always end up dying, and it's just like Gene looks like a powerhouse. And I don't see, like, it's so obvious he could kill somebody, but he won't, right? I feel like someone's gonna somehow kill him and get, like, the one-up on him and kill him, right? So, I feel like he's an obvious victim. I feel like he's, like, a chapter 4 death, which I'm gonna be sad about because he's one of my favorites, right? I feel like he's right there. Grimwall, I feel like, might be a killer, though. I feel like she might kill him. I feel like they might be, like, they come together, like, you know, what's our friend? Like, a chapter 4 scenario was like, oh, if no one kills somebody, you know, no food and water. It's like, oh no, someone has to do it then. And they're like, you know what? Those are our friends. One of us gotta bite that bullet. You know, like the Necromar Gundam situation. I feel like it's gonna happen. She may not be like a killer. Like Grimwall doesn't strike me as a killer. She more like, she does it to like do something, like it helps her somehow. I don't know. Or she's like tricked into it. I don't know, bro. But she doesn't get, like, she's too happy. Maybe she is a victim. I don't know, bro. I think she'll be a killer. Two big characters. You know what? I just thought about this. What if they're both chapter 3 deaths? If there's even a double kill in chapter 3. Hopefully they break that formula so it's not obvious. But I'm going to stick to what I really just said and just say she's a killer. And I think he's so obviously a victim. I don't see why they would make him kill anybody. He doesn't give, like, that impression. Well, Mikon didn't give that impression either, right? And then look how crazy that bitch was, right? But I feel like he's just, like I keep saying, he's just an obvious, like, he could kill somebody if he wanted to, right? He's what, 208 pounds at, like, 6 foot, or 280 of, like, pure muscle. Like, he could get rid of somebody if he wanted to, right? I like, which is why they want to, like, psych you out, like, nah, he won't. But then maybe he will, because that's what they did in the originals, right? I don't know. That's what I think. Kai is a really hard one for me because I feel like he can go anywhere. I feel like they want to bait you with his design, like, oh, he's a victim because, you know, he's a little bitch sometimes, right? But haha, he actually could kill somebody, right? But I feel like he might be a survivor. I feel like him and Damien build a strong relationship, and I feel like it will keep growing throughout the game. But like I said, I feel like he could fall in any one of these categories for me. I don't think he's not a permanent survivor. All the other ones I feel like are permanent. He could fall literally anywhere, but I'm gonna lock him in as a survivor just to balance it out right now. Later on, maybe I might move him. I don't know. Desmond, I think, is another survivor. Maybe a killer. No, hold on. Don't rank him yet. Cassidy, she's very obviously a victim. She's too happy-go-lucky. There might be like a Mikon, where it's like you don't suspect it at all. She ends up doing it. I feel like she's a victim. I don't see how she gets to the end of the game. Maybe she's like she's like one of the comedy characters that get to the end. You know what? Now that I say that, she might be a survivor. But I feel like the community actually is very split on her. People either really like her or really dislike her. I'm in the disliking department because she's just too jokey right now for me. Later on, I'll probably end up liking her a lot more, but I don't know, bro. She's like here for me. She's definitely 100% not a killer. She's in these two departments. See, it's so hard because I want to say, oh, rank her last, but it's like then I gotta rank someone next. Oh, maybe victim. I feel like she'll be a victim. Just put her in victim and just let it go there. But then that raises another question where it's like, Wilhelm seems like a victim too, but I'm putting too many victims in there now. Damn, bro. Wilhelm definitely doesn't scream killer to me again. He screams one of these two, and I don't know. damn, bro. I feel like, I don't know, Cassidy maybe have to go to Survivor because I feel like, okay, I'll lock in these. Wilhelm screams much more of a victim to me than Cassidy. Nobody speaks killer to me, not even Grace, bro. And speaking of Grace, I feel like she's, again, another victim. Like, it just, she's like Mew. That's what it feels like. People are like, oh, she's, you know, angry. She has that attitude. But it's just like, it's like Jean, where it's like they want to make you think that she's not going to do anything. I don't know. It's so, I mean, obviously, it's my opinion, but I just feel like they want you to say that she's a killer. But she's not. I feel like she ends up dying somehow. Maybe she makes it to the end. That'd be very interesting to see her make it to the end. But I don't think she's going to make it to the end. After thinking about it for a couple minutes, I'm in the department that she's going to kill somebody. And I'm going to tell you why. There's almost never a kid killer in a game. And I feel like they're going to do that with her. Or she's lying about her age. Or I don't know. Something like that. Maybe she's lying about her age. I don't know. I'm pretty sure they already have an idea of what they really want to do with the game. But I'm putting too many people in victim, and Toshiko, like, I mean, look at her, look at the picture they chose for her. She's like, oh, I'm a mysterious. I would never, because it's just like, oh, why would a kid do this? Exactly, perfect trial sense right there, right? Why would a kid do this? Well, I mean, why would Mikan, the most innocent, sweet girl who just trips and has a fucking, like, every scene she has her, like, her pussy showing, like, bro, like, they just, why did they Danganronpa do that, bro? They just get too much fan service to that girl for no reason. But she screams killer because they want to make you think like, oh, a kid would never do that. Well, a kid did that shit, right? I feel like she might kill Grace or something. Like, she's gonna be like a surprising killer. She's gonna come out of like nowhere with the bullshit. It's been completely, I feel like, oh, bro, how did this happen? I don't know, bro. Diane, I think, is another survivor. I think she's already had her moment in the game. I feel like she's, actually, since I'm ranking her, I know who I'm gonna rank next, but she feels like a main character coming on, which gives you the next point. I think Damien's 100% a killer. Like, I feel like they're building him to be a villain of a story, or maybe they're just building him to be super realistic. But something about, especially the ending where it's like, oh, Diane pissed me off. He might kill Diane actually. that would be interesting because it's like, where do the other people lie at, right? But yeah, Damien, I definitely feel like they're gonna do something special in him. They're definitely making it may be like a Kaede thing where she kills, but Damien might be intentional. Like, he might be pushed to do it. Like, he might be like a chapter 5 killer. I really hope that's not the case, because then I'm expecting chapter 5 for Damien to be the killer, which would suck a lot, because then it's like that build up for nothing, right? People like me already predicted it. But I feel like most of the community, maybe not most of the community, but a lot of people are like, can kind of see my side. I think I've seen that a couple people say this too. Like, Damien feels like a killer in the making. Like, they feel like they're building him up to do something bad later on. Like, even though he's probably my favorite so far next to Ava, but they're building him up like to do something bad later on. I'm calling that shit. I'm calling that shit. He's definitely going to do something that no main character's ever done. Hopefully, the game has like 5 more years to its lifespan, guys, at least. I think they're releasing a chapter every year, and we still got they probably have 6 chapters in total, right? So there's already 1. There's 5 more left, so I don't know. You know what? Let's just add a row below and just name it like the games, and just put Tozo and Mara there. They just die because they're just there. Maybe Mara's a survivor and helps you later on. I don't know. They just die. They just die. That's what they are. Desmond and Winona are left. Damn, bro, I don't know. I want to say a double killing, so I'm gonna put someone else in the victim category real quick. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, there are 5 for 5 chapters here. So there's another victim and another death. If going off normal Danganronpa style. I don't know how Project Eden's Garden's gonna go. I keep saying it. It's better than Danganronpa, at least off 1 chapter. They're gonna do special things. They might do a triple killing, a double killing. I don't know, whatever kind of killing they want. They may actually end up going to the only 2 people can, escape thing, right? It may only be 2 survivors left, like Damien and fucking Kai at the end of the game. Like, you never know what they're gonna do at the game, which is why I like it, because it's community made. So if they're gonna do some twist, something different. Hopefully, don't make it like the original Danganronpa. You can aspire, just don't make it like the original, because otherwise I just play Danganronpa. So I don't know. But the ultimate marksman, the ultimate entrepreneur, Winona gives me more Survivor vibes, and he gives me more death vibes. Like the marksman, like, oh, he has guns, he'll kill somebody. No, he won't, he'll die. I feel like that's how it's gonna be. And we have a double killing. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then an extra one for the chapter 5. In chapter 6, there is no death because it's the mastermind trial. Whoa. But I think I'm pretty locked on this tier list. There might be one less Survivor. And if there was, I'd probably either say Amber or Winona. Yeah, I think... There's really be 5 Survivors? Holy shit, that's a lot of Survivors, bro. But I think this tier list, I'm pretty locked in on. That if I had to organize who's killing who, I'd probably say Ava, Wolfgang, obviously. I feel like she might kill him. I think I actually ordered this how I would predict it. Maybe not Grace. Damien, I don't think will kill Grace. Not yet, at least. I don't know. Maybe he will. Grace might be a survivor, too. I don't know. What if Kai ends up dying and it's like Grace is like a survivor? I don't know. I think this is my prediction tier list. I don't want to go like, you know, like connect the dots to everything so the game is just unfun to me. I'm pretty locked in on here. Based off designs and personalities off chapter 1 and what I know, this is my lock. Take a picture, bet on your parlays that I'll hit at least 4.5 on this bullshit. So 5 chapters, so you know, 2.5. I'll hit at least 3 of these chapters correctly. Hopefully I don't. So bet under. Oh, bet under. Bet under, and you'll pay like $100 off me easily. This is my tier list. Let me know what you guys think. You know, what are your theories? I like the Mark. I like the idea what someone said, like, oh, Mark ends up developing when Jet dies. Like, I feel like Jet's a death. Jet is just, in this, he's a survivor. He's definitely not a killer. Jet is no killer, bro. This dude would trip over any little thing. Like, there's just no way he's a killer. But yeah, let me know what you guys think. Theories. Do you like my list? Do you hate it? You're saying, oh, you're wrong. I mean, I didn't say anything negative about him, so you better not dislike it. But yeah, let me know. I would like to know everyone's series, because I'm interested to see everyone else's list. Some people had some dumb lists, in my opinion, where it's like, oh, Amber's a killer. I remember I was saying that bullshit too. I was like, well, she better not be a killer. She's not no fucking killer, bro. Diane's no killer either. But yeah, this is my lock. Bet your parlays. This is Embers. I'm signing out. Oh yeah, I'll do the free time events too, but I think what I'm gonna do, because someone wanted it, is I'll space them out between my other uploads, because I can't keep doing Eden's Guard forever. I would love to, but I can't keep uploading Eden's Guard every fucking 4 seconds. I gotta go back to my other series. I got a lot of other people who want those series. But yeah, I'll do all their free time events, and this list may change, but right now, I think this is my lock. This is these are my picks. So yeah, members, now I'll catch you later. Take care.